Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Last time we ended our session in the shop next door. When I loaded back up today, I just did some light trading, came over here, then I changed a bunch of my prepared spells for the day, and then took a long rest so we would be ready for a fresh day's adventure. So, where is that adventure going to take us? Well, we're going to need to get to the edge of the map first. That's not how the buttons here work. Now, previously, I was trying to deal with the guy and his chicken up on this map here. I'm going to return there. A long old walk. There's High Hedge. But I was reliably informed by you wonderful lot that there are indeed skeletons on this map, and I should be able to harvest one of their skulls. So we're just going to do some exploring around here, see if we find anything different. Let's check the perimeter here, see if we unlock any other screens. Nope, just the ones that we know.
For the group.
But I think we did a reasonably good job down in the mines. I was told I'm probably not long resting quite long enough, especially after these really long walks where people get exhausted. I will try and take that on board, rest a little more frequently. Right, where are we going to want to find these skeletons? Kind of like the idea of just inside this little group of trees. It looks tempting as a location. It's a bear. A brown bear I can talk to. Maybe we're high enough level that it doesn't care about us anymore? Charm animal. This spell affects any single animal it's cast upon. The animal is allowed to save versus spell to negate the effect. If the spell recipient fails the saving throw, it regards the caster as a trusted friend and ally to be heeded and protected. The caster may give it orders, and the charmed animal will carry them out as quickly as possible. If the caster harms or attempts to harm the charmed animal by some other thing or a dispel magic is used, la da 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 da. Note the subject will be hostile when the charm expires. Doesn't say how long it expires. Also note that you cannot have a charmed creature leave the area where it was charmed. Well, why not then take this opportunity to try. Where'd the bear go? Bear.
For the group.
I was so ready to charm that bear. And now there is no bear. Alright then, well, next time. For now, we hunt skeletons. Oh, hello, what are you? Knoll elites. Nothing we can't handle. Imoen taking 1 damage there. No big deal. Yeah. Flash our gems over there. I'm actually going to give the gem bag to our friend over here, just because she is always at the top of the order. And if she's at the top of the order, then she can be responsible for picking up the gems and then siphoning them off to the other parts of the inventory. Right. As we were. As ever, I'm not going to gather up every random melee weapon I find. It's just a little bit too much work. Still should bind tab to some other part of my mouse. Right, we know all of these places, I think.
For the group.
Where are all these skeletons, huh? You can't be too far, right? You can see the door up front. Got more gnolls. You don't frighten me, Knowles. 65 XP for a Knoll, though. Not too bad. Oh! Purdue's short sword. Well, since it has a proper name, I'll hold on to it.
Yes, O omnipresent authority figure.
Interesting to have a proper name. We have a ring that belongs to somebody that is apparently a quest as well. I need to visit the houses of Nashkel for that one. I could have done that while I was in Nashkel, but clearly I had forgotten. Alright, clearly we are also not quite in the right corner of this map. Oh, it's the bear! Follow that bear. Is it leading me somewhere? Right, we are going to attempt charm animal on the bear.
As you direct.
And now we have a bear. Oh, and we have an army of skeletons. Excellent. Well, if there was ever a time to have a bear on side, I think this is it. There's our skeleton skull on the ground. A random wild dog getting in the mix as well. Right, I will take the throwing daggers. How many skulls do I really need? Also, do I really need these throwing daggers? I'm only picking them up because they're there. I don't even know if anyone's actually proficient with them. Same for like the darts and bolts and stuff I have, but you know. Right. Well, we have a skull. That's what we came for. Are we going to get in trouble for bringing a brown bear into this guy's wizard's tower? Is it going to be a case of Trinket gets to stay outside? Critical Role people will understand what I'm talking about. Oh, has he just faded interest in our bear, perhaps? Can't really blame them. Not the most interesting day.
For the group.
Oh no, still with us. Hello. Ghouls. A scroll of stinking cloud. I'm reliably informed that as soon as we get this whole chicken situation resolved, we may well be in line for a scroll case.
Good as done.
Which would be very nice. Very excited about that. Alright, that's most of this spot cleared out. Let's go to this guy's front door. With our skeleton skull in hand.
As good as done.
Hello. Hello again, my young adventurers. I see you have the needed component. Well, shall we see if our young man regains his life or if I'll eventually be some Festhallen's dinner? It's a person. And that, as they say, is that. I have arms! Arms and hands and feet and... Oh, thank you, Master Thalantar. Thank you. Yes, yes, boy. Now be quiet a moment, blast it. The braces are no longer on him. It is as I feared. Likely they either went with magic that had to do with a single charge, or it is there won't be whisked away after inflicting the damage they do. I had hoped to seal them away, but now it's certain they will fall into the hands of some other unfortunate fool. Tell me, Melicamp, do you feel quite yourself again? I think so. Good. Though it was the greatest of luck you did not retain a wing from a limb. You always were a bit cockeyed, but I suppose that doesn't count. I suggest you remain here, however, so that I might keep an eye on you. If you insist on playing with the forces of magic, at least I should see that you understand them. Perhaps you will be a touch more cautious now that you have experienced what can go wrong. Yes, Master Thalantir. I suppose your master I must be. And you, Mayrina, I trust you will be cautious in your travels as well. I wish you intelligence on your journeys. I would wish you luck, but it runs out much quicker than you would think. Good day.
Good on you if you save the day.
Alright, we've got Melicamp, we've got experience, reputation raised by 1.
This group shows promise.
No one due for leveling up, but we're interested in buying and selling magic items. Do you have a scroll case? Potion case would also be worth buying, I'm sure. Scroll case. Wand of Sleep, Wand of Fear, Horn, Claw. Right, I didn't see it on the first pass. Let's go again. Dart, 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 arrow, arrow, bolt, bolt, bullet, bullet, bullet. Potion, potion, elixir, potion, potion, potion. Potion, 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 potion. Protect from acid, protect from cold. Protect, protect, protect. Protect, grease, armor. Is there not a scroll case in here? Skull trap sounds like a fun one. AC 5, saving throw +1, magic resistance +5. Alright. Well, a potion case is great. So we can finally pare down a whole bunch of our inventory. Just going to pass that around the group and fill it. Now, it could be somebody else was awarded the scroll case as we were clearing up there, but I don't think I missed it. You don't have any potions. You do have a bajillion scrolls. Braces of defense. We know about that. Right, we'll hand that to Mayrina. We get fewer potions than we do stones and stuff. I have a lot to learn, but at least I'll live to learn it. Sure. We definitely didn't get a scroll case. That's our potion case. Yes. Alright then. Is there anything else I really want while we're here? I will take the potions of healing, because we actually have cash that we can reasonably throw around now. Cures poison and disease and heals 10 hit points. Potion of explosions. 66 save and spell for half, area of effect 15 feet, weight 1. Do I throw that? I mean, I'm buying one, but you guys are going to have to tell me how I use it safely. There is definitely not a scroll case for sale. I will buy a scroll of horror to learn. That spell has done me dirty, and so you guys think I can make good use of it. Okay. Unless the scroll case is like somewhere in this
For the
building.
group.
But at the same time, I don't know how much I really want to be poking around in here. Flesh Golem not trying to kill us anymore. That's a solid development. 2 Flesh Golems. This guy really knows his defenses. Alright then. I am out of here.
As good as done.
So what else do we have going on now? Vial of Mysterious Liquid. Baron Gaskill suggested I take the vial to Terum Furium in Bergost. Confronting Tanzig. Important events from Tanzig. Travel to Bergost and pay a visit to the Feldposts Inn. Couple of smaller things. A husband, a cloak. Did we make it to Amn? I don't know that we did yet. Alright, I'm going to get to the edge of the map. And just because it's something that I can think to do, I'm going to take us over back to Neshkel, go through the houses and see if we can find where to return a ring that we're holding. Bye, Bear. Thanks for your help. I appreciate it. Now, we're going to need to sleep after all that at some point. But that's fine. Temple, Garrison, Manor House. Our best bet, isn't it, I think? Because we've been through the rest of the map and there isn't any other actual homes, unless maybe one of these that's not been quite uncovered. But we'll start with the ones that have names. And in fact, we can check in here. Someone's ring. Joseph's greenstone ring. A small band of precious metal that is used as jewellery. Some rings have had their enchantments placed upon them. Rings are highly sought after, especially those of adventuring profession. Were we making our way across? We were. Then I think we don't have too many other large tangents to go on, other than delivering this potion that was impacting the... Oh, you're locked. Alright, if it's not there, maybe it's just because it's night time. But I will try the houses to the south. But yeah, we collected some kind of vial of liquid that was responsible for the iron shortage, and we've been told to take it somewhere for further investigation. Oh, these houses can be opened. Perhaps it will be in one of these then. As I'm recording, I think the Steam Spring Sale finished today, but I did pick up Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition alongside some other bits and pieces. Are we just going to have to wait till morning? I don't even know. I know there's like a clock down here, but I don't really understand how the 24-hour clock works in here. That is not a door. Who are you? Beggar. Alright, I'm gonna have a sleep and I'll be right back with you.
Rest. Chill, though the night is warm and calm. It is though someone has walked across your grave, and for a moment you wonder if it was you. With this thought, the ground beneath you opens, and you are swept into the dark.
What's going on? I was trying to sleep.
When light returns, you do not find its presence comforting. Before you lay the empty mines of Nashkel, cleansed by your previous passage. You move through walls and floors alike, descending deeper and deeper, until a bloated figure comes into view. Mullahay, in no better shape than you left him, stands motionless before you. Held from whatever afterlife calls it, this foul apparition has been waiting for you. A dagger of bone hovers before it, ready for a willing hand to drive it deep. Had this creature breath, you were sure it would be hurling curses. It waits for the kill, a death beyond death, and knows no hope. You turn your back on the blade, and it clatters to the floor. Punishment enough shall find this creature in the land of the dead. You need not inflict any more upon him. Surprised and thankful, the visage of Mullahay hobbles forward and through you, off to whatever fate it deserves. Perhaps for safekeeping, it leaves a part of itself behind. It is a spark of hope that fills a space within you, a dagger-shaped hole you did not know was empty. There is a cry of rage from the depths, and the dagger of bone launches itself through the air, your heart its target. You awake just as it should have struck, and the cold sweat that covers you stings your eyes. A disapproving voice lingers in your ears, though it should have disappeared with the dream. You will learn.
Well, that was far more eventful than I was expecting. Gained special ability, Cure Light Wounds. So we can do that twice now.
This group shows promise exceptional for the group.
It's a nice thing to have.
As you
Now,
direct.
we were looking for the houses to give this ring back. Oh, this is another tavern. Right, well, take me over to the farming fields. Let's jump cut to that. Alright, can we find the owner of this ring somewhere? That one's still locked. It's daytime. Shouldn't these be open for friends and family to bust in like a weird sitcom? Alright then. Let's try this one. If that's locked too, go away, Nuba.
What's your tale?
How could anything be different? What's the difference? Blah, blah, blah. Right, these people are just miserable about being farmers.
You've a task as you direct.
Oh my god. Are you just supposed to just like kill him in a rage to set off some kind of quest? Because that's what it feels like he's there for. Really. I just want to give a person a ring back. That, or I've misremembered the comment that told me where I should put it. And if that is the case, then I'm really, really making terrible progress on whatever's going on here. Alright, the manor house. I can't quite find the comment. That's locked as well. Alright, I give up. I give up on returning this ring to whoever might own it in this town. Where are we headed? Journal. Mullahay's letters, I see that he had a superior named Tazuk whom communicated through an intermediary named Tanzig. I should be able to find Tanzig at the Field Post Inn in Beargost. Go on then. That's as good a quest as any. Beargost.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Good grief.
For the group.
That is quite the rude awakening.
Nature's servant awaits.
But we're going to get some scalps at the very least.
As you direct.
That everyone? Right. Give me cash and scalps. We've got so many arrows at the moment. I'm not going to bother picking through those. Alright, where were we? I did grab an extra bow by mistake. That's fine. Is it Bergost we were going? And we're going to where? Field Posts Inn.
As you direct.
Alright, can do. I've no idea if the other quests that we had kind of skirted around our failures are still available to us now that we're higher levels. We might be able to actually hold our own in some of those instances. But who knows
Fine looking strumpet, hang time.
what's going to be going on in here. We're not here for Gillian, are we? We're here for Tanzig.
As good as done.
That's a much bigger place than I realized. Upstairs, perhaps? Quite a spot for a fight, isn't it?
For the group.
Seems to me like these men want a little trouble.
What?
I'll give them trouble.
Why do you bother me? Can't you see I'm in a hurry to get out of this damn town? Perhaps you could tell us why you're in such a hurry. I'm not going to tell you guys anything. Get out of my face. You won't be rid of us so easily. We know you're up to no good. Tell us everything. You know what I'm up to, eh? Well, maybe something you don't know is about my magic skills. You might not believe me, but if you ain't out of my face in the next 5 seconds, I'll blast you into Kingdom Come. You, wielding magic, can't suspend our disbelief that much. Come along now and surrender. A mage? We don't want no trouble. We're not afraid of any mage. I'm calling the bluff. I warned you. Now pay the price. Alright. Everyone
Squeaky wheel gets the kicks.
move in. And I would like to counter offense with magic missile. And then we'll all get to attacking. We might kill them faster, but I'll take another magic missile for insurance. I give up. Please let me live. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Spill your guts if this magic missile doesn't kill him as soon as it gets across the room. Okay, I'll talk. I'm a messenger for a man named Tazak. I just ferry messages between him and a fat priest named Mullahay. I meet with Tazak at either Peld Vale or Larswood, east of the Friendly Arm Inn. Tazak pays me good, so I keep my yap shut. Can I go now? Where can we find this Tazak? Tazak, you can find him in the wood of sharp teeth. He is the captain of 2 groups of bandits. Their camp's always moving, so I don't know how much luck you'll have finding them. Can I get out of here now? The party has gained an item, letter. Your world map has been updated. We have to kill you, otherwise you might warn this Tazak. I'm not going down without a fight. Well, you're going down.
Good on you if you save the day.
Are we okay? What is this? Acid. I'm going to assume we're going to be okay. Let's grab this. Oh, we're full inventory, damn it. A ring and a wand. Always interesting things to have. We've updated our journal for Tanzig. And Vial of Mystery Liquid in Bergost. Are we in Bergost? I cannot remember for the life of me.
As you direct. As you direct.
The acid has worn off. We are in Bergost, so we want to speak to Barium Gascum. Baron Gaskill suggests I take the vial to Terum Furium. Firebeat, Alvenhairs, the Burning Wizard. Well, this person could be anywhere. How do I know where I'm going to find this one random person? Terum Furium in Bergost. Alright. Thunderhammer Smithy, Jovial Jugger, Landrin's house. Firebead, Elvenhair's house, Felpost Inn, Kargan's shop, Burning Wizard. Let's try the Burning Wizard because they might be an alchemist type. That might be some progress we can make. Otherwise, I'll jump cut myself through a little tour of town.
For the group.
You are just a bartender.
As good as done.
Is it Zerlong? Terrible with names. Take the vial to Terum Furium. I do not know how all the buttons work. I do not know how all the buttons work. My brain is just not on peak today.
As good as done.
Alright. Not up here.
As good as done. As good as done.
Right, unless I've missed a really obvious clue. They could be in any of these buildings, taverns, outposts. That's locked. Where's the door for this one? Hiding.
You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager.
Carla, not anything personal, you understand, but I'm afraid the time on the here ball of mud is just about done. What are you talking about? You've done nothing to anyone as far as I know. Don't matter what it to be. A price to pay. There's so many assassins. Finish him. Thanks.
Full plate and packing steel.
Chainmail, shield, bounty notice. We've seen a lot of those lately. Right, is our guy in here? Again, can't remember this guy's name. Terum Furium. Does not look like it.
As good as done.
Let's chat to somebody else then. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Great talk. Bartender, can I get like a rumor from you about the place I want to be?
You want some whiskey?
Our smith in town, Terum, He's been raging about the iron he gets from Nashko mines. Seems like the stuff ain't very good. Almost like it's corrupted or some such. Is that who I'm looking for? It is. Alright, we're going to the blacksmith. I guess, yeah, metals. I could have probably put two and two together sooner. I know we've been to the Thunder Hammer Smithy. I should have gone, oh yeah, the guy that works with iron all the time might be interested in the piece of metal. Chloe, Mirina, someone at the Jovial Juggler gave me a gold piece to come find you. Slow down. Who's tossing money about in hopes of finding me? Her name's Officer Vi, she's with the Flaming Fist. And you needn't worry, she's real nice. How did you know my name? Why, everyone here is talking about you. You're the one that saved Nashkel Mines. My mama says that even though we don't like those folks from Amn, there's no reason we should have to suffer. Alright, you've earned your gold. I'm still going to go to the blacksmiths first. Oh god. Hello. Well now, our paths cross once more. I suppose proper introductions are in order, as we will no doubt meet again. My name is Elminster. I have heard nothing but tales of the exploits of the time we have been apart. It would seem that thou art destined to quite have the impact on the Sword Coast, quite the burden for one so young. I'm doing what I thought best. That certainly seems to be the case. Thine actions are a testament to charity and free will, whether intentional or not. But enough of my ramblings. Thou hast a long journey ahead of thee, and I will not have my meanderings delay thee. I will impart one piece of information before I go, though. 'Tis hardly a surprise, I am sure. The bandits that thou dost seek make a habit of travelling in the northeast. With this, I shall take my leave.
As you direct.
Alright, well, we know about the bandits. Is no one here? Is it the wrong time of day or something? I'm not going to start breaking into stuff. Apparently that is not a door. Is it just nighttime? Can I rest here? May not rest here. Find an inn or rest outside. God, they really like making me work for this, don't they? Alright, down to the Jovial Juggler then. Or we suddenly have a new quest of solving the mystery of the missing blacksmith. Alright, I'll tell you what, before we bust in here and we meet the Flaming Fist person that wants us and we go off back to the blacksmith, I think that is plenty enough for today. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, advice, any of that good stuff, put it down below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.